Nintendo's downfall hurts the most. We know it hurts the most because they weren't like any other video game company. Although they repeated the same game, although they sold us 10 Mario Bros. Games, although they sold us 8 Mario Parties, although they kept on selling us a repeated Mario Sports games, they made it with passion. They made it with new game designs. They made it with the element of fun in mind. And now they don't do that anymore. Now they're like every other gaming industry out there in the market. They're like Call of Duty. They're like Assassin's Creed. They're like Madden. They're boring. They create something wildly successful, something that fans absolutely love. They see the formula, they see the numbers, and they repeat it with no update to content, no update to gameplay, no update to a mechanic, no vision in mind other than let me make it as carbon copy as possible. And that's what this all boils down to. The loss of soul in a media. Think about that for a second. Any form of media, whether it's books, whether it's movies, whether it's games, whether it's shows, their baseline, the very fundamental thing that they should get right is entertainment, engagement. And we lose that in video games because we see it as a rinse and repeat copy of what had been before. And so we get this watered down, soulless, data-driven, corporal construct. And it loses all the humanity in it. It loses all the passion. Think about all these Disney movies. Think about all the times they make a remake. They made it, you know it, because of a spreadsheet, because of numbers, because somebody who wasn't a fan decided, this makes us money, let's do exactly that. And that's what Nintendo is now. They see what makes money, they do it as close to that as possible, and they repeat it. Nothing they have given us has been wildly innovative. Nothing they've given us has been new. Nothing has been inspired. We know that the people in charge of Nintendo aren't a fan of their games. They don't care about the fan base. They're a fan of the numbers that the games represent. And so we lose the humanity in our media. We lose the passion in our media, the soul. And it hurts with Nintendo because they had the most inspired games possible. Even when, let's take Pokemon as an example. Even when we knew they sold us the same exact game, the same exact premise, I am not a fan of Pokemon, yet I respected them for it. I knew the amount of effort it took to create all these designs, to create all these elemental Pokemon to battle against each other. The Pokédex was huge, and each time they gave us at least 100 new different monsters, each time giving us at least 2 new different types that had to balance out with other different types. And so you could tell that, yes, it was the same. Yes, it wasn't groundbreaking, but damn it, they put heart, they put soul into it. Now we don't see that. Now we see another Mario Tennis game, and we see, yeah, they gave us the most fundamental concept possible. They gave us no story mode. They gave us no new gameplay mechanics, no new modes, no missions, and they sold it to us for the max amount of money that we're willing to accept. It's a garbage ass scam, and it dilutes their franchise to what it is now. So the downfall hurts the most because they were one of the few video game companies that actually gave a crap about what video games were meant to be. Fun, engaging, innovating. Look at all these Call of Duties. They had something special. They watered it down to where now it's garbage. Look at something that I love, like Halo franchise. They had a special story. They had a special gameplay. They ran it through the ground, and now it's just garbage. The story is convoluted. Look at Assassin's Creed. They had something special. They watered it down. Now it is absolute trash, where you can say, okay, it's just another release. They took a legendary game, they made it into mediocre franchise. That's what Nintendo's doing. That's why the downfall hurts the most. Vote with your wallet. Let Nintendo know what they're doing to their franchise, what they're doing to their awesome games isn't acceptable. Let them know by not buying their stuff that we are not going to put up with no story mode in Super Smash Bros. We're not going to put up with these garbage missions in Mario Kart World. We're not going to be putting up with a bland city and a bland texture structure in their new Pokemon games. We're not going to put up with it. We don't want to buy it. The more people that don't buy it, the more Nintendo realizes we need to get back to the basics. We need to get back to making what our franchise was about. We need to get back to making our company about fun. Bring back the soul in video games. Something that Nintendo was very good at doing. In the meantime, what I'll be doing, I'm going to create my own media. I'm tired of all this complaining. I'm tired of all this. I can say this all day. It basically will be repeating the same sound bites. Every media is bad out there. Every media is a copy of each other. Every media waters down. I don't want to be doing that. I'm going to throw myself out there. I'll be writing the book. Wish me the best of luck. If you want to support me, let me know. If you want to be a beta reader, comment below. I truly believe someone as average as me can make a better media out there because all the media out there is trash. Like and subscribe for more.